It's time for Funny Monkey Game. Thank you for pinging the Discord, Luigi guy. I got about like 2 brain cells working right now. I turned off the music. I do this. All right, let's turn that back on. So, we got a race. We got whatever the fuck this is. I'm trying. Okay. Yeah, no nutrition today. That's why my brain's acting dumb. I've got to beat Apocalypse. I'm going to turn up the volume because it's real quiet. I could get a monkey shirt. I could. Wait, I already beat Apocalypse? Why did I try and beat it again? We're doing reverse. Chill monkey game. Sada, I think here does slightly more damage.
This is me, Popstar.
All right, so that was the wrong one. There we go. Sada is good. The unfortunate bit is she talks. Hey, how's it hanging? No. Can you hear me okay? It was a robot. I just said no. Pingal. I didn't put it up on the speaker because it was a robot. Isn't the real expensive option to give towers random names? I think that is a thing, yeah. Did we ever get the rat? We might be able to unlock it. Let's try after this. We did not get glue rat yet. We need to, though. Let's check and see what we need in order to unlock that. Reverse is not going to be difficult on medium. Why Cum Monkey? Because Cum Monkey burns through all the balloons, and so Sada can just take out the other stuff. This pretty much will solo the rest of it for the most part. Abby is making friends with her reflection. Abby is adorable. I think that's more or less in line. Can I ask your opinion on miniature? Yeah. This is Ask Rev Weird Questions time. Ask me a question about miniatures. New Angron model looks fucking banger, dude. It is so good. For anyone who actually cares. I don't know if I like his face. What's your opinion on blueberries? Like them in muffins. Favorite Bloons waifu? Curse question. Glue rat. If you're doing thing with an open cockpit, in my case, a helicopter, should you leave open seats or put in random pilots? I like to have a pilot in the seats that you can see. I did hear about the Prime Minister of Japan dying. He was the ex-Prime Minister, right? He wasn't the active one at the time. If you had a tiny clone of Hitler in your pocket, would you torture it? How did it get in my pocket? Is that against TOS to torture a tiny Hitler pocket? Like Pocket Hitler? Recommendations for mini paint. GW's paint is really good. horrifically overpriced and in the worst possible thing that it could be. I've heard Army Painters is very good. Vallejo is very good. I go with a local brand called Master Paint Series. And I really like their stuff. The technical paints that GW has are really nice. Army Painter apparently has them as well. Yeah. Did you hear about a lot of billboards for erotic Final Fantasy XIV roleplay servers appearing in Texas? How exactly would I search that without getting just the worst possible things? I feel like Tiny Hitler question raises a philosophical query. Is it justified to hold a clone accountable for what the original did? Okay, how about this? We ask Tiny Hitler what he feels about it. Like, hey, about, like, the genocide thing. He doesn't speak English. I don't want to accept all cookies here. Rain Nightclub Summer Bash. Wait, there is a Final Fantasy. They're paying for billboards for an erotic roleplay. What? Thank you for the almost 5 years of support there, Nick Delcat. Have you ever tried making paint for minis? No, you need to. For canvases, it can be a little chunkier. For I think that's a really bad idea. Like, I'm not competent enough to be able to pull that off. Final Fantasy porn server. I read about this guy. He was I think it was like Final Fantasy. I want to say it was Final Fantasy, but he was a pimp on a roleplay server. So he had like characters, like other players he would pimp out to people. And he ended up getting banned because he said one of the Johns started to make my employees feel uncomfortable. So I, got up his face and started yelling at him. And I'm like, this is bizarre as shit, but amazing. A friend of mine joined an erotic server of WoW and met nothing but naked gnomes stalking him. Huh. I mean, listen, to each their own. That's not my thing. Gamers are a well-adjusted demographic. Yeah? You believe this? You believe this with your thought words? Yeah? You think that? Okay. I think once the food gets here, I'm gonna probably stop for the night, but gamers deserve to be oppressed. You know, that meme is kind of like shit, but then I see stuff and I'm like, yeah. Welcome, that Big Will. How you doing? I don't know what to spend money on. I guess. Nope, that's not it. Oh well, doesn't matter. ERP in the realm of the mad god. What? You guys can ask me questions that aren't about erotic roleplay, like MMO servers, you know. What's worse, erotic MMO servers or erotic D&D sessions? Yeah, you can ask a question, sweetheart. What's your opinion of engineer monkeys in this game? They're good. I think my day was fine. Sort of AMA time, sure. I think erotic role-playing in a MMO is a lot less harmful. You know? Erotic roleplay IRL is intensely uncomfortable for me. You know? Like, obviously, if everyone's down with it, then it's fine, but also it's just fucking... I don't know, I listen to a lot of, like, D&D horror stories, and... sometimes people run D&D sessions where someone just starts being weird, and it just... the DM's like, yeah, how are you gonna deal with this situation? And the person's like, this is fucked up, can we not? A little bit of crit crab, yeah. There's a couple other channels I go to, but crit crab is good for D&D horror stories. All I know about D&D horror stories is either people are playing as ultra anime girls or guy power gaming and being all meta. There's also like main character syndrome. Have you ever had Warhammer players do erotic roleplay with you while playing with you? I would imagine mostly Slanesh, but it'd be people who play like Slanesh are like usually fine, but sometimes they're weird. And when they start getting weird, you know, you bounce. Favorite orc clan, Duff Skulls. I like giant stompy big things. It's fun. I don't know, Sigmar, so... oh, check Glue Rat, right. Alright, how do I get Glue Rat? Okay, I think I got more of these that I can... okay, now, okay. Glue Rat. Monkeys? Nice. We got Glue Rat. Magic Monkeys only. We got rat time. Shit, we don't get to have rats here. Oh, it's the right way around now. We'll do it right here. That should be good. All right. It's when I was reading that Final Fantasy thing about the guy who, you know, he's a pimp in Final Fantasy, right? That whole story I just told you guys. I realized that I live a very different life experience than some people on this earth. Like, that's a thing that I've known before, but it's moments like this that really bring that into sharp relief. Orcs are fun, man. They're in a weird spot right now, but they have a really good secondary game. I would not be surprised to see orcs starting to win some tournaments now. Though that being said, Abaddon is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm not exactly the model of archetypal human experience. Definitely not even like human, like not even like, you know, streamer, you know. point changer were a boon for my T-Suns. For the most part, they were kind of irrelevant for orcs, and my only other army I play is CSM. And I'm having a great time with CSM right now. I was previously hyping up Night Lords because I thought that their aura stacked, but it doesn't because that's how basic rules work, so they're not good. Creation of Bile look good. Like, real good. +1 movement, +1 strength, fight on death. It's fucking hilarious. You think you're gonna win this fight? Well, not if I take you down with me. It's great. Is the new version of Horus Heresy good? Why do HOAs exist? Well, people argue so that way there's not, like, you know, cars with, you know, their wheels taken off just lying around in your front yard, but like, or your neighbor's front yard, whatever. But historically mostly racism. Please play Mechanicus, the music is really good. What I want when I buy a house, you know, pretty much the standard idea for American freedom, right? I want someone else to tell me how I get to use it, you know? Like, I want the experience of living in an apartment where I don't get to have full choice on what I get to do with shit. So that's why I think it'll be great to have an HOA where I don't get to have any choice in the, like, thousands of dollars I spent on a thing. Marble Hornets Season 2 was alright. Wasn't the best thing I've ever streamed, but chat had a great time with it. I should say, like, the stream itself was good, but the thing itself was not. I would lawyer up something fierce before signing any sort of contract, especially when it comes to something like a house, something that expensive. Know the law, know your rights. If you can't figure it out, hire a lawyer. If you're buying a house, you can afford a lawyer to fix it for you. Because that's I absolutely do not jive with the idea of an HOA. I can't afford a house, so, you know, there we go. Well, thank you, Super Thord. I appreciate y'all. Like, I don't say that enough. But it's very easy to get lost between the weeds on just how fucking cool my job is. So I appreciate y'all for everything you do. Thank you. I want Rev. You can have me, my wife. Doesn't really explain whether or not this actually kills lead or anything. Okay. I could have bought something to deal with that, but it's fine. Let's get this dude. That's not the right guy. There we go. Just have him snipe out anything that we're missing. Super monkeys really aren't good, but I'm limited to just magic, so. Oh yeah, I could have done that too. Super monkeys are horrendously overcosted for what they do. No worries, no magician. I hope it gets better for you. I love how busted this dude is. Let's just do more of that. Turns out that Sada gets experience regardless of whether or not she's killing or not, so there's no point to not just snipe everything out in front of her. Oh yeah, I should probably get an alchemist monkey to buff Sada. Is Arma still a thing? That's wild to me. What's my favorite monkey? I think Sniper. It's a basic bitch taste, but I really like the Sniper. It does everything. What's your favorite type of real-life monkey? Those little fellas? I like the little ones. They're cute. Also, if they... Yeah, marmosets. I feel like it could take a marmoset in a fight. Like, monkeys can be fucked up. And, like, you know, as long as we're cool. Like, if everyone's being cool, then it's great. You got a little fella there, you know? But if that marmoset goes full pocket Hitler, I'm gonna kill that thing. I'm just saying. Wasn't there a really famous video fairly recently of like an orangutan like actively trying to murder a guy through the bars of a thing? Did you know that according to Bloons, lore attack shooters are actually trader monkeys that got into an incredibly painful grafting process that forces them to become the internals of the machine? Are you sure you're not just reading Warhammer lore? Because that's the lore of servitors. It's like, well, we can't trust the abominable intelligence or AI to do things, so let's just lobotomize some people and put their brain meats in a computer and then have that be our computer. A bit off topic, but I've been watching Thor Love and Thunder. People said it was good. I saw it was a thing. You should have a necromancer monkey because it looks cool. I love that. Yes. Sure. When I can't have snipers, I'll have druids. That works the same. We need to watch more fucking gargoyles this weekend. That'd be great. The druids are kind of just like doing all of the work right now. You can barely see it, but at the bottom of the screen, they are killing them as soon as they spawn. Sure. And then we'll save up for Prince of Darkness, because why not? Watch Cyber 6 next, it's really good. We're kind of in between anime seasons, so we don't really have anything to watch, which is unfortunate. Did you cross path your ninja? No. I don't know what I want. Distraction? I've tried to get into Star Trek before, and like, no shade for anyone who's into it. Like, I just didn't enjoy it. Yes, and so the character who, was it Broadway? That's doing, the voice of someone on Gargoyles is doing the exact same voice that they use for Patrick, yes. And then the rest of the cast is just like Star Trek members. Like, the main villain, Xandor, looks like Riker because he's voice acted by Riker. What's the difference between a smart waiter and a dumb waiter? A smart waiter gives you your water and then walks away, and then comes back when you make eye contact. The dumb waiter is a hole in the ground that's used for putting things. Have you watched Interrogator? Contemplating getting Warhammer Plus. Don't get Warhammer Plus. Like, personally, I mean, for me, it looks really bad. You can get I think you can just buy the models now, too. The shows are not coming out as regularly as they said. And the app is shit. I can't get into Warhammer Plus. I was super excited about it when it was first announced, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna hold off for a bit, because, I mean, listen, you throw your money at what you think is worth doing, you know? So if you disagree, that's totally fine. You do your thing. But I could not see the value in it. There's so many good YouTube channels that do very similar stuff. Tabletop Tactics, Tabletop Titans, Vox in the Void, that do like good Warhammer content and aren't pieces of shit. Well, Tabletop Tactics had that weird controversy a while back, but I mean, they're just kind of shitty business people. Women in my state can just say no to jury duty if they don't want to. That's interesting. There's also jury nullification if you don't feel like going to court and doing jury duty. If you just sort of like say that at them, it's like a 50-50 chance that you either get to walk away and not have to do it or get arrested. One of the two. It could also get you in trouble, so, you know, there's that. Just be honest and say you don't trust cops. Yeah. I think it's a little, you know, that's actually kind of weird. The implicit trust of police officers is a requirement to be a juror. That's seen as an okay requirement. Double HP Moabs, sure. Blue Monkey. OP. Yes! We're gonna restart and I'm gonna change the placement of stuff. So Sada. Here. glue guy here. There we go. Now we can see him a bit better. Good. Rat. Rat OP. What does the rat do? It's just a little fella who's a rat. Jury nullification is so imagine a grid, right? A 2x2 grid, right? Like I forgot what these are called, but you basically you can either have a situation where the person is guilty or not, and then the jurors can either vote that they are guilty or not. So if they're guilty and the jury votes that they're guilty, then cool, that's normal. And if they're not guilty and then you vote that they're not guilty, then also that this is how it's supposed to work. But then it also implies two other occasions where the person is guilty, but you say that they're not. Or alternatively, you can have a situation where they're not guilty, but you say that they're guilty. That one is more likely to get overturned. You know, we don't have double jeopardy in America, so if you get arrested for something, you can't be rearrested for the same exact offense. So there is the implication that, you know, if you let them go because you don't feel like it was a big deal. For instance, like a police officer arrests someone and, like, I don't know, the person like kicked someone's ass because they were like creeping on kids, right? And then the police officers arrest that guy for assault. You could be like, that's chill. I don't think he did anything wrong. Just a little American law lesson for you from a YouTuber playing a monkey game. So, you know, trust it as much as that. Why is there a rat? Because there's a rat, dude. What do you mean, why is there a rat? He's awesome, that's why. It's a cosmetic that I saved up for with in-game currency, and now I have rat. Cops can and will arrest you for resisting arrest. Resisting arrest means they were trying to arrest you, or they felt like you should be arrested, despite maybe not even having a reason to do so. And then you were like, no. So you could have not done anything wrong in the first place, and they can still arrest you for it. Adopting 2 rats is suggested because, okay, fine, we'll adopt another rat. Okay, every glue rat will. Interesting. We'll have to make all of the glue gunners different. Let's have another one. Rat 69 is now pregnant. That is a callback. I should probably buy things that aren't just glue gunners, I'll be honest. Glue doesn't stack, yeah. That's sort of a problem. Rats will carry, don't worry. Yeah, but I mean, you know, more rats. I think I heard the food get here, so we're gonna finish this map and then we'll go. Yeah, cops can act friendly even when they're not being friendly. They're allowed to lie to you. They can say absolute stupid bullshit and have no punishment for it. How many lives am I about to lose? Okay, well, anyway. I guess that's all for monkey time now. I'm gonna go eat food, cause my brain doesn't work right. Let me check and see if there's any art. There's not. Food's not here. Oh God. Okay. Thank you. Okay, food is not here, so we're gonna keep going. Apparently, just Abby has been being sick. Let's give that another go and maybe not meme it up quite as much. Poor kitty, yeah. One glue monkey is enough. We can just enjoy our one little fella. I like how he looks like he's been buttered. Butter with the rat. Not every traffic stop is going to be an abuse of your rights. Yes. It's good to know your rights, so you know. But simultaneously, yeah. Anyway, what are other things? You're giving my lawyer boyfriend a headache. Am I wrong about anything I'm saying? Would I eat buttered rat? No. I don't claim to be a lawyer. I also claim to be only running on ramen and pieces of toast right now. What about an I really don't want to eat rats in general. I just don't want to eat rats. They're for little fellas, you know? I don't want to eat glue. I was never that kid. I don't want to eat mice either. They're also little fellas. They're perhaps more little fellas than rats, because they're even smaller. Yeah, you can be arrested multiple times. It's just not when Jeopardy strikes. You cannot be arrested based on general suspicion. You need probable cause. Okay, so yeah, legally, yes, a cop has to have a general reason to arrest you, but speaking as someone who has gone to protest, that is not the case at all. Is that illegal? Yes. it's almost as if cops do illegal shit sometimes. They can arrest you and then put you in the car and then drive you to the police station and then let you go because they don't have you on anything. But if you try and resist, then they can arrest you for resisting. So, like, yeah, technically speaking, they're not supposed to do that. But they do. The Jeopardy thing I was probably wrong on, I'll be honest. I'm talking about the exact same thing. Like, let's say I rob a place, a 7-Eleven, on a specific day. I don't think I can be arrested for that same robbery again, right? Like, I have to do another separate robbery. Okay, yeah, again, not legally. Well, anyway, what's a lighter subject that we can talk about? Hideo Kojima was misidentified as the shooting suspected shooter based on random shit. I really don't think that Hideo Kojima would randomly shoot someone. That really doesn't seem like his MO. Ever spent too much money on video games? My Steam library is filled with games that I'll never play, so yeah, I guess. Really need to get anti-Moab tech going. How many games do I have in my library? Well, I need to do another Steam cleaning soon. Oh, this is not the time to figure this out. Cool. How do you check that? Oh, okay, so I have 756 that are not categorized, 7 that need Gmod, 12 that I was given by devs, 1 game that I should make a video of, 6 games that I consider bad, 4 games that I think I should stream, and then for ADD streams, I guess that's what that's for, and then 14 that are considered my favorites. So, whatever that is. About 800. That sounds right, yeah. That website that calculates the approximate time that it would take for you to beat all of the games. Jesus. Yeah, as soon as this... I don't want to get into that. Suffice to say, Twitter is dumb as shit. Enough about murder. Why hasn't Japan abolished the law where you barely censor anime porn at this point? It seems silly to me, but... That's just me. What's the balloon trap? Bottom one. I don't use enough of these guys, so let's use some. Alright, to talk about Warhammer for a second, do you guys see the new fucking Angron model? I want to talk about the new Angron model. It's fucking great. World Eaters Primarch. After he went on his little, like, fun time tour with Logar, he got turned into a fucking demon, and he looks rad as shit now. That is a cool fucking model. Look at how jacked his wings are. And this guy is gonna be on a huge base. He's fucking massive. He's still got his butcher's nails in. This is a... oh, shit. Camo lead. Why? There we go. What are the odds that it'll look this good when he's painted by non-professionals? Not good. I've seen a lot of really badly painted Ghazghkuls and Magnuses, so you're probably right, but, you know, I think I could do a decent job. Got reconstructive surgery today. I'm kind of high on oxycodone and leftover anesthetics. I'm gonna make the recommendation that you talk very little in chat, because I know when I'm high as shit or whatever, I say shit that I would regret later. Not saying that you will, but you know, just sit back and learn. Probably good. Definitely time to just chill and be comfy. I don't have the funds to do Warhammer. Play on Tabletop Sim. That's where I play. I just buy the models because I like to paint them, you know? But you don't have to. Tabletop Sim is like 20 bucks and you can play Warhammer for free. Well, for 20 bucks, you know. Normally don't use this many, but I kind of feel like I've already won, so I'm just kind of... Tabletop Sim is good. It had its controversy a little while back. I don't know if I'm really happy with the way they solved things, but they tried, I guess. Is it wrong to only want a psychology degree because you want to wave it around to make people listen to you because you think they're being self-destructive? I don't know if that's the right reason to want to have any degree. There's a controversy, yeah, they, one of the mods, banned some people for saying they were trans. And so they got rid of the global chat to kind of help with it. Or is any LGBTQ stuff. That person was removed, but only after public outcry. It was a while ago. Dishonest misrepresentation of the situation. What part of that did I miss? I'm fine with being wrong. Having a global chat in any game is a bad idea, for sure. Global chat sucks, and it's also very hard to moderate. I'd like to get the XXL trap, but I don't think I can afford it. Have I heard of scrummeting? And I have a feeling I hate whatever this is. I have not. Screaming and vomiting. Teens suffering from a marijuana-induced condition experience episodes of violent vomiting that are so severe and painful they cause the person to scream. You are smoking too much weed. You're smoking too much weed if you're scrummeting. Oh, okay, we just don't do the thing. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't feel like fixing it, so. Let's see. Wait, did I change anything? I guess I just added. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yes, my love? Food's here. All right, cool. So this will be the last round then. Good thing I decided to just continue rather than restart. We're gonna finish this one out and then we'll call it. What is it? Permaspikes and yeah, it's rough to try and do a global chat in a game. You have to be able to moderate everyone everywhere. And that's... It was not a good idea for Tabletop Sim because they just don't have enough people working on that game in order to justify it. You know? You do have to have mods just being there 24/7 watching. But anyway, there's that. I'm gonna go and stop. Actually, I was gonna say switch, but that's not right. Let me check and see if there's any art on the Boru. I did that. Let me check Twitter. Nope. The internet is down, hashtag. Okay. Some random outage. Okay. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Good weekend. Stream already over. It's been 1 week. Actually, it has been 1 week. It's been a hell of a 1 week. So I'm gonna go and stop, see my wife. I've been live for just shy of what, 7 hours, 6 hours? It's about time. Trying to convince Mike into playing that game. All right, I'll see you guys later.